when we first walked into the building, we started putting a team together. We saw there was an existing ad tech stack and there was an existing MarTech stack, but they were both disconnected. They didn't have any data in common, they were from different providers, they'd never been worked in unison before. And we knew that to travel through phase 1, 2, and 3, we needed a connected technology that was going to scale through the next 2 years of activity that we'd planned. We then brought those two together and built a great working partnership between Accordant and nabtrade, with a blend of in-house capability and outsourced capability to make sure that we could drive these machines and we could plan effectively, execute effectively, and report on the campaigns and get insight effectively.
So as I mentioned, our first objective was around increasing cost efficiency in paid search. And as you can see, the reason that we needed to do that was at the end of 2015, we actually found that the number of accounts that we were acquiring through our paid search was dropping month on month. And that's despite the fact that our spend was relatively consistent and nothing that we really seemed to be doing seemed to be reversing that trend. So at the end of 2015, we brought on board a new agency and we implemented Adobe Media Optimizer. And as you can see, what's really pleasing about that is from December 2015, we were able to reverse that trend quite quickly. And we saw the number of accounts that we were acquiring through paid search started to improve month on month, which is great, and it still continues to do that through the Media Optimizer tool, which is fantastic. The other thing we wanted to do was to improve our on-site conversion, so make our public site work a little harder for us. And the way that we did that was through a whole bunch of test and learn activity and on-site optimization. We used Adobe Target to do that. Now, we did a whole bunch of different tests. We test all kinds of different things, so call to actions, URL affinities, value propositions, verbiage on the different pages of the site. But one test that I might share with you guys that's particularly meaningful to us is around our pricing comparison table. So it seems relatively straightforward, but I think, like a lot of marketers in the room, we have a lively debate and healthy discussion with our product team around focusing too much on price, and understandably they're a little bit concerned that maybe we were weakening our value proposition and maybe not representing the full feature set that nabtrade offered. So we ran it as a test. By putting that pricing comparison table on the home page, we improved our site conversion by 10%. So what's fantastic is we were able to very quickly prove how effective it was and make it the default experience. And then we were also able to unpick those results a little deeper and drill down into some more meaningful kind of metrics. So we found that for first-time visitors to the nabtrade site, it actually improved the conversion by 20%. There was also some nuances around whether you were visiting on a desktop or a mobile device, and then whether you were visiting on a weekday or a weekend.